Welcome to the Tattered Couch Podcast. I'm your host, Mitch, and I'm here with Mike.
Today, Junior.
Still frustrated from downstairs. Shit.
Frustrated.
If you guys hear any noise, that's the vent. It's very hot up here, and that's
It's
a dog.
also a dog.
That's a fucking dog.
It's a pregnant fucking doggo.
Anyway, I've learned something at work this week, Mike.
4 thumbs don't make a hand.
That. And you should probably always check the stalls for toilet paper before you go in them.
Yeah, and that's fucking disastrous.
Yeah, well, the toilet paper rolls, there's 2 giant rolls in these casings. And so you can't see if there's toilet paper there unless it's like hanging down. So I sit down in my usual stall, and I like to call it my stall, but it's not. It's just the best stall. And
So I was just, whenever it starts crowning, I look over and I'm like, oh? Then I get the little fucking like solid snake fucking exclamation point over my head.
Oh, solid snake. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good joke. But
No, it's not. It's terrible. It's horrible.
But I'm sitting there, and I went out for Mexican and margaritas the night before on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And everything inside of me just evacuated. So it was pretty bad. And I was like, oh God, there's no toilet paper. I'm like, fuck. So I look around, I poke my head out the door, and I fucking stall hop to the next one. And as soon as I sit down, I look over. The casing is like blasted off the toilet paper thing. And there's no fucking toilet paper in there either. So I gotta stall hop again.
I thought you were talking about your colon.
No.
The casing blast off. I was like, oh God.
And then I turn around and I'm like, jump to the next stall. I'm like, God, there's no fucking toilet paper. Retreat. And I go back to the second stall and I'm like, there's 3 more stalls across the room. But there's the doorway to just straight up coming into the restroom. I was like, I can be a gazelle and just run jump that shit and take the chance of being embarrassed forever and probably have to quit my job. Or I need to figure out a plan. So I call Nick, and he's cleared out on the other end of the plant. And I'm like, yo. He's like, what the fuck do you want? Why are you calling me? I was like, dude, I need your help. I need you to save my life. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Did you fuck something up? I was like, no. The only thing that's fucked up is there's no toilet paper in this fucking bathroom. He's like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? I was like, come save me. I need you to get toilet paper from the other stalls, if there is fucking any. So, he's like, alright, I got you. And then right after I hang up the phone, I hear the pitter-patter of work boots. I'm like, yo, whoever's out there, help!
Save me.
And I just see this dirty-ass fucking hand with just a whole roll of toilet paper just reach over the stall and drop it in my hand. So I was like, my angel, who are you? What's your name? And they didn't answer. And then as soon as I started wiping, I hear the fork truck blasting up through the plant. And obviously that's Nick. And as soon as he comes in, I was like, bro, I just texted you. I don't need toilet paper anymore. You fucking motherfucker. He just starts throwing plies over the fucking stall. And I come out and I drive down and I'm like, sorry, bro. I lied to you. He's like, what? I was like, I did stall hop, but I had to tell you I wasn't going to stall hop because I didn't want you to see what I did in the stall next door because I still didn't flush it yet. My bad.
Fucking terrible.
And in other news, the dude we talked about before, and you'll love this, Mike, I didn't even tell you about this. So the dude that was talking about his wife cheating on him at work, I won't say his name. So apparently, this dude reported me to his supervisors that I was recording our podcast in the toilet, in the stall, 2 weeks ago.
What?
Yup.
How would that even happen?
Exactly what I told them. And they were laughing as they were telling me, so obviously I didn't believe them. I was like, so, like, the size of the equipment that I use takes up a table about this big, so when you find the pull string for that drop down, you let me know, because that'd be dope as shit. It's hard to do 3.5 hours worth of work with a 5-minute time period in the bathroom.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah. So, and the worst part is other people heard about it before me.
Fucking hyperbolic time chamber.
They're like, well, he thinks that you can do it on your phone. And I was like, I mean, you can do it on your phone using Anchor, but I don't use Anchor.
You're also not talking for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that'd be horrible. Just constant cut, edit, cut, edit, cut, edit. So, we gotta get people back, Mike.
Somehow. I don't know. I still like the idea that I had in my brain when you said that.
What?
Or it's like you snuck me into the fucking stall next to
you. And I said that too. That's fucked up that you said that. I said that to the supervisor too. I was like, where's my co-host? He just fucking sneaks into the plant and jumps in the stall with me.
We're shitting buddies now, brother.
We don't cross streams. We cross snakes.
Oh. Just coiled together in ever-loving bliss.
And my supervisor ends it on the note of, well, I just told him, you should call it the tattered toilet. Oh. So, this is the tattered toilet. Live inside the stall on a Sunday when the plant's not even open. Yeah. We're here. We snuck in.
Yeah, we just do it on the weekend.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
It's just easier this way.
It's like the first place Mitch thinks to go on his day off is back to work.
Yeah. Fuck that. I remember doing side jobs whenever I didn't get, whenever I first started, because, your starting pay was so much shittier back then.
Oh, yeah, probably.
So, since inflation, we make, a lot more now. And it was I gotta do this job and this job and this job. I will never fucking work on a day off ever again in my life. Yeah. It's just not worth it. Unless it's so fucking easy, it'd be stupid to not do it.
Or it's enough money.
No. No. If you told me to paint, a room or something, I would do that. But outside of something like that, no. Can you do all this hard work for me? No. Not at all.
I don't know. I'd rather do something that's requires my specified talents. Yeah.
Well, it's like helping Casey with those windows. I already did that shit before.
That was fun.
And I got to come home and get drunk as fuck while I did that job. So I was already doing what I was gonna be doing, but making the same amount of money I make at work on the job. I was like, yeah, I'll just work till bedtime. I was just gonna do this anyway and sit down and play games, but it's not even really work. Just paint.
Need one of those fucking automatic things.
You guys need to start leaving us reviews on Apple. We need them. We need 5-star reviews, and we need written reviews. We don't really need them, but it helps. So I guess we kind of do need them. But today we're going to be talking about an awesome game. Enough of the story times. Well, unless Mike has anything to share from the week.
I want to tell you about algorithms.
Do it.
You should like, comment, and subscribe.
We're not on YouTube yet.
Shut up. I pulled this voice out of my ass for this reason. Please do not interrupt. But I'm done.
Today we're going to be playing... today we're going to be talking about the Overlord Raising Hell.
The Overlord!
The Overlord! This is a fucking exceptional game.
I love this game.
And I hate parodies, and that's exactly what this game is.
It's satire. So it's not direct parody.
No, I get it. I get it. It feels like a parody. So, surprisingly amazing reviews. 4.2 out of 5 from GameStop. 7.3 out of 10 Green Man Gaming. We don't know who that is, and a 7.3, that's fucking trash. It should be a 9. And we got a 9 out of 10 from Steam. Overlord Raising Hell is the expansion to the 2007 action role-playing game Overlord, which was released available for download over Xbox Live for the Xbox 360 and online for the PC on February 15th, 2008, alongside additional multiplayer add-ons.
Oh. I didn't know about the multiplayer.
Yeah, neither did I. How would you... Would it be like the Pikmin? That'd be fucking awesome. Developers Triumph Studios, Virtual Programming, and 4J Studios. Let's see. It is an action role-playing game. That's the genre. I feel like it should be a different genre. Like Pikmin and this game are so alike, it should be considered like something else.
Well, I don't know what Pikmin are considered.
Neither do I. I mean, it's more of like a strategy RPG.
Yeah.
Kinda.
RTS.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Real-time strategy game.
Mike picked this game, so he's gonna kick us off. Tell us about the Overlord.
I love this fucking game. I played it since I was a wee lad. I fucking got lost though, and like got frustrated. I don't know what other games were out at the time. What time did you say? 5?
No, 2007 was the
7?
original Overlord. Yeah.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
It's pretty late.
On the old 360. There were so many games for the 360, so.
Well, it was 07. 07, 08, 09, 010, or yeah, 010. Which still kind of makes sense, but not really. That was like my, at least, fucking, I don't know. Yeah, it's the golden era of gaming.
Is it weird that the cover of this is very close to Oblivion's cover?
Not really.
Like, not the cover of just the symbol of Oblivion, but the other cover that was like the dude that you play as, like like a Legion Knight looking dude.
Legionary.
Yeah, Legionary. I don't know. It's really weird that it does that. This game's a lot like Pikmin. You control minions, and you can like separate your minions and send them out. It's very, very close to Pikmin.
You don't throw them. That's the only difference, really.
Yeah, you don't throw them. You just go forth.
Yeah. You reach your arm out and fucking just send them.
I just like to every time I do that, I'm just like, death.
I love it because they're like, yeah, wow. And then they do like backflips onto their fucking heads and break their necks and shit.
You like start out the game, like minions are busting open this shit, open like this tomb or this grave or something. It's like, this one. And the guy controlling them is, what's his name? Gnarl?
Yeah, pretty sure.
He's like this evil lord guy that's not a lord, but you're his lord.
It's like the top minion.
Yeah.
It's your right-hand man.
Yeah, it's your right-hand man. He's like, you have to commit evil. And you like start out with the tutorial, learn how to control your minions, and you chase down a jester and fuck him up because he's making fun of you.
Yeah, you walk out of the tomb thing, and you head down like a hallway. Yeah. And you're just into this open area. And he's like, beat up the jester, my lord.
Show him the power of the Overlord.
What was that one quote that you brought up?
What?
The fucking, the running one. Because the jester says all kinds of fucking hilarious shit. It's like, they should call you the Overlord.
You run like a legless pig or some shit like that.
Well, it's just like, giddy up, princess.
Yeah, giddy up, princess. He also calls you like a legless pig or some shit. Fucking
minions and what's he say his name was? For some reason it
Gnarl?
never popped up for me. Gnarl? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, one of the it was either one of the slaves that I got later or a mistress said, if that Gnarl comes close to me again and touches me, I'll turn around and smack him with a frying pan. It's like, you don't cook here. We don't eat either. So
creepy Gnarl. Yeah, you're kind of just a set of eyes. If you look into the thing, you're like all black and set of eyes.
And you start out with brown minions. They're your most powerful minions.
Yes.
And Overworld HUD is like this big ass area surrounding a town called Spree. And like we said before, it's essentially whatever satire or a parody of all like old English fucking times.
Kind of fantasy in general.
Yeah, and all of them are stupid as fuck, and their teeth buck out of their face.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, it's the Overlord. You have the best kind of. You're the best kind of hero. One with his own army. And it kind of tells you, but it doesn't really tell you. You need to inflict evil, so just go in there and you fucking kill a bunch of them, because they always respawn. And you can oppress the shit out of them. And, like, break into the houses and steal their treasure and get weapons and armor on your minions. They just pick it up and they're like, it's mine! For me!
For you!
For you! For the Overlord! And they bring you sacks of gold, and it's like 5 coins.
It's weird they have, their dialogue for the shit they pick up is like, was it for me? And mine?
Yeah.
And then, like,
mine!
There's like 3 things that they say about you when they pick shit up for you. Because there's, was it for the Overlord?
And for you.
For the Master.
Yeah, for the Master. This game's fucking hilarious, and I thought it was going to be retarded shit.
I love this game so much, dude.
I'm definitely going back and beating it, because, like, I'm already in that one place, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't beat it. Mike's beaten it before, but he didn't beat it this time either.
Nah. I got to the desert, which is almost the end.
There's a desert?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I thought the dwarves were the end, and then you fight the main boss.
Whoa, spoilers for the land of the episode.
We said it was a fucking parody of fantasy. Of course there's dwarves in it.
Dwarves with spiky red beards. Fucking weird shit.
Yeah. Was that I wrote down Gnarl's quote for that.
What?
It's like they're angry beards with legs. Beer soaked angry beards with legs.
And yeah, when you oppress the townspeople and you go back to your tower and you come back, they'll have like a guy will have a woman strung up. And he's just like, it's an offering for you. She wants to go with you. And she's like, the fuck I do? He's like, she's obviously gone crazy. She's, what's the word for it? She's hysterical.
Yeah.
Get her. And if you gotta find 10 slaves all throughout this fucking world. I only found 8 of them.
I didn't get that mission for some reason.
I oppressed them. I murdered all of them before I went back to the tower, and then I came back when they all respawned. They're like, yo, chill, man. Chill. It's okay. And some of them get down on their knees and beg for you.
So I usually do like the good evil run, is how you could say it, I guess. Because like, so I probably played the second one maybe more recently. And like you have your first spell is a shock spell instead of a fireball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like you like shock them for a bit, and then after a while their health bar starts going down, and you stop it at that point, and they're just your slaves, and they like work in your minds.
Anyway, you gotta find these women and smack them or send minions into them. And they fucking knock them down, and they lay down like turtles on their back, kicking their legs and hands like they just can't do anything. And then your minions pick them up and take them back to your tower. But anyway, the first also when you oppress them, some of the people will be like, it's this one specific guy. Every time I pass him, you could have my wife. Hell, you can even have my sheep. You slaughter sheep to get souls for your browns.
Essence, yeah. Yeah. The premise of the story is that, like, it's kind of like whenever the Dark Lord Sauron gets defeated, and, you know, you have this group of, hobbits, which in this game are referred to as halflings.
Yeah.
And
those fucking houses are straight out of fucking Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up. Hobbit holes.
Yeah, they look just like hobbit holes.
Like, exactly. And you can run and cut down sunflower fields and destroy pumpkin patches, and they'll put the pumpkins on their heads as armor.
You're out to take revenge against the 4 heroes that defeated your predecessor.
I never even got that line of dialogue, or never paid attention to it anyway.
All the heroes have become corrupt from them winning, and then, to the winner goes the spoils, and the spoils are what corrupts you. Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, the first place you should go is the halfling, with the hobbit holes. You turn, like, this thing and gates drop down from the town of Spree. And you go in there and you just fuck up all these weird, short, fat dudes. Little halflings. And you bust into their houses. And you go down into their tunnels. Raid their food. Because they stole all the food from the people of Spree. That's, like, the big thing behind it. And you find your reds.
So I wrote down a few quotes from Gnarl whenever you first entered the area. Was it Spree? The town of Spree that is being oppressed by the halflings.
Yeah, we oppress better, that's all.
Yeah. You come in, it's like this tranquil wilderness. Was it serene land? Idyllic? Hideous, is it not? Try not to inhale it, my lord.
He hates all things good.
Perhaps we may recover some of our looted tower objects in this lush, verdant abomination.
You find your reds inside, like, the hobbit hole thing, and you start out by seeing what they can do by setting the floors on fire that the halflings are walking across, and you burn like 10 of them to death.
The halfling chefs.
Yeah. The chefs.
Those fuckers are fucking hard.
I like to sweep my dudes across tables with beer all over them, and they get drunk as shit, start puking and burping and shit.
For me.
For me.
And they just piss all over the fucking place.
It's like kind of like a long segment, but you go through there and you find a giant fat halfling called Melvin.
Yes. Melvin Underbelly.
Yes, Melvin Underbelly. When I first went in there, Mike, I wish you had told me about this. I sent all my minions after him.
Oh, he rolled?
No, he jumped and stomped all of them except one.
So you just dueled him?
Yes.
Fuck.
And I fucking won.
Went all Yu-Gi-Oh style on his ass.
It was fucking crazy. Like, they damaged him so fast to the point where he was like, I don't know, probably like 10 hits away from dying, so I just ran up to him with my one minion and just beat the fuck out of him. And I almost died. Like, I had pretty much no health left.
It's easier to manage your minions when you only have one of them.
I didn't have mana left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got scared in that place. It's weird.
Reminds me of it?
Because Fable, they have a similar kind of place with the hobs. And it's like, those things are fucking dangerous.
Oh,
those things look like fucking hobs.
Yeah, I kind of get that.
Yeah. So I was like really fucking anxious the whole time. I was like, oh god, they're gonna get me. They'll fucking surround me. Like those damn hobs. Fuck that shit. Can't wait to play fucking Fable.
I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do.
What?
Like, truthfully, for like some reason, it's so fucking hard for me to be evil in games.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always take the good route on Fable, because you get the Sword of Aeons, which is...
Fable is hilarious, though, whenever you fucking do evil.
Yeah. I've done it before, like once.
You have like one of the merchants like backtalk you because they're always fucking assholes. So like you just haul off and shoot them in the fucking face.
Yeah. Well, it's like
there's a Fable 2, their heads came off. So they rolled across the fucking ground and shit.
They did sometimes in the first Fable too, but it was like really rare occurrence. Like it would have to be like a stealth shot from a crossbow, and
I'd made like piles of heads.
Their heads would shoot off of their body and spin, and you would just see this huge fountain of blood spray out, like Mortal Kombat style. I was like, oh damn!
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but anyway, like if you do like good in that game and you throw the Sword of Aeons in, you can go back to the Heroes Guild and get Avo's tier, which is actually better. It's actually, I think it's might be the same actually, but it's just a good sword, not a bad sword.
Like the whole reason why I wanted to do the evil shit is because I hated the guild master in Fable.
Oh, so you went and killed him?
Yes. Like they're like, oh, there's like 2 souls that you could get. It's like your sisters and the guild masters or some shit, and maybe somebody else. Oh, yeah, you need like 3 souls or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, as soon as I said the guildmaster, I'm like, yep. Sorry, sister. You already don't have eyes.
You gotta take care of that dog situation. Alright, took care of that problem. Now, anyway, Melvin Underbelly.
Every time you do the countdown, so 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
How did you approach Melvin Underbelly?
So I think it just fucking charged his ass.
Yep, well, that works.
Yeah. I swarmed him, and then is it when you fight the trolls and shit, they have like a tell. Yeah, they like slap their hands together and then they jump in the air.
Don't tell them about the trolls yet. We're not there.
I thought we already fought trolls.
No, we fought halflings.
Yeah, but I thought they threw a troll in there. Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Oh, maybe they did. I don't know.
Because there's the one part before you go and get the food where you fucking, there's a troll in the middle and there's like hobbit holes.
Yeah, you gotta get this giant bag of food and take it back to Spree. And so you have your minions get that shit out of there.
Or you can take it for yourself and get the minions.
What happens if you take it for yourself?
You get population boost in your minions.
By how much?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, if it's like substantial, like I wish I would have did that. But yeah, after that, get outside. Now, in like the world of this game, you find like glowing statue-looking things, and they can increase your health and shit. You collect those, and giant sacks of gold.
Health and mana and spells.
Yeah, I collected a lot of spells, but I still have only used the fire spell.
Yeah. I used the flamethrower spell.
Where you get that at?
I'm not too sure. I didn't notice it.
What do? Just spray fire out of your hand?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's useful for certain enemies that are particularly annoying.
Yeah, and now that you have the reds, you can go to Castle Spree, which is under attack by what exactly?
I don't know. Weird ninja dudes?
Yeah. Like, it doesn't really explain it, but you gotta, like, puzzle through it with your reds. They take out the fire blockades and shit. And you go through Castle.
Breathe in the fire.
Yeah, and you fight these fucking ninja dudes that are assholes. And you find the mistress. And she's like, I need my luggage. Help. If you don't get that luggage, the whole world's gonna end.
She's talking. That's when you first hear about the plague.
Yeah,
which is. I think we've covered a few games that had like the topic of plague in them, which is kind of ironic.
Which ones have we covered that had plague? Kirby?
I go through my notes. No, I'm pretty sure it was, I don't know. It would have to be something I'd look at later. But, my notes were, to Castle Spree, fire, ninjas, minions die. I kill ninjas with mace and fire.
That too.
Because my minions were, like, worthless for some reason on taking them out. I think my equipment wasn't up to par.
So I always just send, like, I single out an enemy and just launch all my minions at them.
Yeah.
And they kill them so fast they don't get hurt.
That's what I'm saying. That didn't happen. So, like, I had to one-on-one take him until I found, like, the spawning things. What the fuck
was that? Oh, the trash can lid.
I guess.
But yeah, you go through your castle thing and you solve all the puzzles and shit, and then you find this boss. Now the luggage is right underneath this floating giant eyeball, and this eyeball spawns these fire bugs that like to explode fire at your minions and fucking decimate them. And the idea is there's two staircases on both sides of this eyeball thing. You want to send some reds up to one side, some reds up to the other. They throw fireballs to kill this fucking eyeball while it's spawning shit that goes up there and kills your fucking minions. And those fucking firebugs always decimated my browns, so I had to keep on going back up, grab more minions out of the fucking pits, keep coming back, and I did this until, like, once again, my health was a fucking fingernail thick. And I'm surprised I fucking beat it.
Where'd you say you did that at?
Castle Spree, where you get the luggage.
Spree.
Like, where the luggage is right underneath the eyeball. And then you break down the fucking barrier and you grab the luggage and she becomes your mistress and comes back to the castle with you.
Yeah, I had it fucking written down because that is a direct parody of a D&D monster.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Beholder.
Eye of the Beholder? Is
No,
that what it's supposed to mean?
It's the Beholder. Yeah, it has a bunch of eyes. So maybe that's
well, it's just one
pun.
big eye, but yeah.
Well, it has the eye stalks coming out of its sides, too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I didn't notice because I was too busy fucking trying to kill everything around me. Like, seriously, it probably took me like 20, 30 minutes to fucking do that shit.
Yeah, I started out in that room just sending a group of reds to the fucking one corner. And the fucking minions and spawn just went right for it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll be like killing some shit and setting reds on the other side. And then I'll look over and I'll see like 3 ninja dudes just fucking crushing my reds on the other side. Yeah. I'm like, ah! Fuck.
So I think it's ideal to have 20, I'm pretty sure at this point.
I still only have 15.
Yeah, you can have less.
Well, no, I had 15 until like Heaven's Peak.
The ideal ratio for like 20 would be like have, was it 5 or your 10 like fully equipped browns for that point, and then it's about 5 10 reds, 5 for each group.
I did 7 reds and 8 browns, and then I constantly went back and got more and more minions, so I don't know what the ending count was. I think I had 5 reds left and the rest were browns. So
you could throw like, so you mostly just need that one at that one point, and then the fucking Beholder will move over to the other side, and that's the side you stack with shit.
I just tried to put 3 and 3 or 4 and 4 or some shit. I don't know. It didn't work out though, regardless. I just had to struggle through the fight.
Yeah.
And your mistress coming to your castle, your tower, she opens up the upstairs.
Hooks that shit up. And
you can fucking customize your tower, which I fucking love that shit in games. Put some Chimera statues and some Guardian statues and some flaming pits. And better spikes and a better crown on top of it.
And a better throne.
Better throne, even though it looks just like the other throne. Just has like a little casting on top.
Bigger.
We got a new fucking flag.
It's definitely bigger.
It could be. Probably.
Because there's like 3 thrones or something you have to buy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. But,
yeah, this one just has like 2 big spikes on the fucking side of it.
Sweet. Oh, and if you got that slave mission, you'll have a bunch of girls walking around in rags. And
with fans.
They didn't even have fans. They just smacked the fuck out of me. And if I hit one of them, they just beat me.
Oh, yeah.
And they, like, smack you once and you fly across the room. Because she mouthed off and I smacked her because I was pissed. And she fucking smacked me into the fucking ground. They even soft-locked my game, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because the girl pinned me against the wall, smacked me on the ground, and I went to get up, and I couldn't move away from the wall. This game has some glitches that are really shit.
That can actually happen with enemies. It happened to me a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's terrible.
And where do we go after that?
After Castle Spree?
You think you get to... Oh, the Elven Woods. The Dark Wood, or whatever it's called. No, that's
Everlight.
Everlight. And you gotta find that place in the hay fields. Oh, you can burn down hay fields with enemies in them and shit.
Yeah.
And there's so many sheep around there. You just fucking massacred just fields of sheep. It's fucking awesome. But anyway, you go into Everlight, and there's these stupid-ass ghost elves that are like, "Hear our sorrow." And it's like the cheapest fucking voice ever.
Fucking, your mistress makes fun of him.
Yeah. Like, don't dwell on these people.
It's like, all elves are so pathetic.
You go through there, and that's where you get the poison ones, right? The greens.
Well, they're not poison.
Well, they destroy poison.
They're resistant to poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're stealthy little things, and you follow them through there. This place is the most fucking annoying fucking place on the planet.
Yeah.
They pick up pods, and you can fucking throw them at enemies. You see, like, Wendigos, and you gotta kill bloody unicorns.
Yeah.
Shit. It's fucking annoying. Like, this whole place is just horrible and confusing to navigate.
Yeah, it's really hard to get through. The first time I played this is where I stopped.
I don't blame you. Because this is the part I'm stuck on because you have to go back there. But anyway, there's this wizard dude who is just where I got stuck at. And he's like in a tree and he has 5 or 6 nodes of roots going all throughout the place and you have to find all the nodes and break them.
Oberon.
And I destroyed all of them except 2. I couldn't find the other 2. But we got the grains. And it's like all this poison gases everywhere in their hive place where their hive is. And fucking... you have to send them through there and just get rid of all the pods. But before you find them, you have to navigate around the entire area and hope to fuck you don't put your minions in that gas. So, like, it will immediately kill them. It's like the Browns. If you put the Browns anywhere near fire, they're like, "Oh, that had to hurt."
Yeah. Whenever the ghost elves tell you about the unicorns, they're you have to Oberon, which is the elf hero that's in the tree, he's having like a perpetual nightmare, and
that's why
from his
is
magic,
like
from his magic, he's making these enemies and shit, and like that ghost elves don't believe you're real, so they're like, you have to kill the one-horse beasts that want blood. And, like, while this cutscene is going on, when they say blood, your minions are like, blood, blood, woo!
Prove to us that you are not evil.
Yeah, well, they're saying that shit. They're just like, yeah, blood!
Yeah, woo!
It's like whenever you first get to the fucking, was it the beginning place with the half-legs? They're like, "Oh, sheepy. Let's kill it."
It's no good to us alive. That's for sure.
They're just, they just wait around and eat grass until something kills them.
Yeah. And there's even one point where you do, like, a mission. A girl will be like, we have so many sheep, it doesn't matter. Kill them.
Take all you want, my lord.
So if you kill people, you oppress them. But if you don't oppress them, they still love you anyway.
Was the second one's more black and white with it. You either fucking dominate or you enslave.
What's the difference?
but you wipe out like all the people and get all of their shit.
Okay.
Or you can just enslave them and take some of their shit and then make them work for you forever. In your gold mines, and you're making you weapons for your minions and whatnot.
Yeah, and getting to all these nodes in general is just annoying because you need the other minions we haven't talked about yet. You have to come back to this place after you get them.
Blues.
The blues.
Reds. Greens. Browns.
Yeah, there's like no boss here except for that elf. You just run through and get the hive and come back and you're good. And then you go to Heaven's Peak.
The poison green one. What's that called? It has like a weird ass name. It's like Viridian something.
Viridian Caves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the hive is.
I was like, Pokemon.
Yeah, that's every time I see Viridian, I'm like, that's Pokemon right there.
It's like, does that mean something horrible? Were we just too stupid as children? And now it's just in our brains, so we don't even think about it.
Exactly. But you unlock a place called Heaven's Peak afterwards. Wait, before we go there, I need to ask you.
Why don't you just talk about the fucking cave? That was ridiculous. Like,
that's what I said. It's complicated.
Push those blocks and shit.
Poison everywhere, pushing blocks, killing enemies. The enemies, the fucking Wendigos, dude.
The fucking beetles are just bad enough, but the Wendigos.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're referring to as the Wendigos.
The fucking antlered deer with the skull.
All the shaman thingies.
Yeah, they're like shaman Wendigo looking fuckers. And if you kill them, like, I ran into 4 of them at once at one point. Yeah. If you kill one, they just start chanting and they freeze your fucking minions and then bring the other one back to life. So you have to storm the shit out of them. Then you have the archer rat skull dudes. Then you have the normal skull dudes. And then you got the fucking giant bear with the skull on his head with a hammer.
I always thought of it as a pig.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it has hooves.
I'd give it a fucking pig, yeah.
Look at its hooves.
I just call it a bear because it's so fucking big and it looks like it would be a pear, but it has pigs.
It looks like hooves. A pear?
Looks like a bear.
Did you ever see a person that was pear-shaped?
Yes.
Isn't that strange?
Yes.
It's like, damn, you thick. And then they got like these tiny fucking shoulders. It's like, what the fuck?
Damn, that thyroid problem.
It's like somebody you tip your glasses to, and then you like get up, and then you're like, "Whoa, put them back on."
I dated somebody with a thyroid problem. She was fucking awesome. Fat ass.
Give me Twinkies.
Whoa.
Feed them to my ass directly.
I want the lard.
It's like fucking tongue swings out of it.
Whoa. Ew, what?
Like, what was that?
Isn't that called a pink sauce?
My vestigial tail grabs the food for me and feeds it directly to my ass.
My ass is Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Blink. But
go.
What's up with that thing? And when you first
Blinka, I fucking hate you. As soon as you fucking brought up Yoshi, I'm like, Blinka. Fucking Christ. Oh my god. I hate you.
What's with that thing when you first come into, like, you come from the tower into, like, Castle Spree World, like the main hub area. There's, like, this archway that opens up where you essentially go to the pits of hell, it looks like.
Oh.
What is that? I went through the whole thing and didn't notice anything weird, didn't fight a boss, didn't do anything.
That's extra shit at why it's called Rise Hell, which is maybe why that date is weird. Because did you look up Overlord or
Overlord Raising Hell?
Yeah.
It said it's a 2008 installation of the 2007 game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with like DLC or whatever.
Yeah. Well, see, whenever you beat each of the bosses, they get sent to hell.
Oh.
Yeah, and you have to fight them, and it's more puzzly type thing.
Yeah.
And the bosses are harder.
I just went through the whole thing and didn't see anybody, so I was like, all right, bye.
Well, when did you enter this portal?
Right after the fucking halflings thing, it came up.
So when they were like, there's a portal drawing away your peasants, sire.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And you got peasants in there, and they're like fucking strung to the walls.
Yeah.
Or like fighting hordes with pitchforks.
Yeah.
But anyway, you unlock Heaven's Peak after the greens.
Yes.
And you go there, and there's a plague going on, man. And they straight up turn into zombies. People turn into zombies right in front of your eyes.
Yeah. Like it's Diablo or some shit.
And all it is a giant swamp.
Like
a foggy ass swamp, and there's zombies running around. And, yeah. You gotta take them out, and you see the blues. And you go through the most annoying fucking puzzle ever.
You gotta fight the Boomba birds.
Yeah.
That look like dodos.
Whenever you exited after you got the blues, did you manage to make it through the whole swamp and get all the fucking items?
I left right after.
I wanted to, but I was like, they got items that I could pick up and take back to my tower. I need to do that.
I just remembered that fucking part of the totem pole that's in Spree.
There's like fucking 50 dodo birds in that fucking thing.
Yeah, but I was just worried about that fucking getting that fucking minion totem at the very beginning of the game. It's like, I need more.
Yeah, I went back and got that too. But yeah, anyway, let's talk about the Blues Cave. What's that place called?
It's terrible. That's
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Bunch of useless fucking puzzles where you gotta move stones to stop geysers, which immediately kill your fucking dudes. And you run into a giant snake serpent that comes down and eats like 8 dudes at once.
Yeah, I hate that thing so much.
Like,
I had so much fucking trouble fighting that thing.
Well, what I did after it almost annihilated everybody, I went back and got a shit ton of browns and just ran them all to the edge where he was, pulled him back while he slammed down on the ground, and then just ran him right into his head. They just like jumped on him and fucked him up. I did that for probably 10 minutes, and then I beat it.
I just used because I had like one fucking minion, and I would just like walk over to her and like just wiggle him out there. And then draw it back, and then whenever it went down, I'd fucking smack the shit out of it with my mace.
I don't have a mace, I still have a sword.
Well, I upgraded my shit.
Well, I have a glowing sword. I don't know why, but I gave it like
glowing mace.
Gave it like 100 fucking minions in the forge.
Oh.
Yeah, you can forge armor and weapons and shit. But another thing we didn't talk about, no minions except the blues can touch water without fucking dying.
Yeah.
So that's what made this puzzle shit, because the blues are so damn weak, but they can resurrect other minions. So you have to carry them through this fucking horrible cave, just filled with enemies, and you need your fucking fighters, but you can't use them because they can't go anywhere unless you want to like constantly re-navigate everybody through each path to get to each other. It's like, oh, here's some unnecessary shit puzzles. Thank you. And then eventually you get the blue hive back in there, and it's all good to go. You got all the minions. You're good.
Yeah, it's kind of a maze. Because there's that one part, it's the last geyser where you have to get the 2 rocks.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought the fucking geyser, well, I was right, but because of just how I approach games, I was like, oh, this looks like the main pass, so I'm going to go out all the other paths and then go down this one last. So that, like, actually helped me out there. Yeah, because I didn't even notice the geysers until I moved the rocks.
I didn't notice the geysers until my minions accidentally ran into them.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, oh, we can walk right through this. It's just water. It was like, oh, cool, half my minions died. Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna run clear back to the beginning and get my dudes again and try this again.
Did you, was it, one thing we haven't talked about is the Jester.
Fuck that dude.
You don't like his shit? I like how he praises you.
I do too, but I always just want to kick him.
You can.
I do.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Did you ever, he has a title for that too.
What?
Bully of jesters.
Slayer of Melvin Underbelly.
Fucking,
Keeper of slaves.
did you beat, the boss for Heaven's Peak?
What boss? I just got the blue dudes out.
Oh, okay.
Who's the boss?
The boss is,
Giant dodo bird.
it's, William. He's the human hero of the story.
It'd be awesome if it could give us better direction to where the fuck to go in this game.
Yeah, there's no mini-map. Or
there is a mini-map, but it doesn't expand like when you in the pause menu.
Look at it, yeah. Which is fucking ultra annoying. But, is it whatever you beat the boss for for Heaven's Peak, that's my favorite fucking title you get.
What?
It's Purger of the Perverted Paladin.
Is that what he is? Just a rapist paladin?
No, he just has was it did you fight any of the succubi?
Yeah. Oh fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you go to Heaven's Peak, you run into a succubus.
Yes.
And that motherfucker...
They charm your minions and then pick them up and carry them off, and you gotta go fucking chase them down.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll sit on top of, like, cliffs so you can't get them.
I just had my Reds with me, luckily, when I did that. So,
Fire!
Fire!
Burn it!
What do all the spells do? I got slow, fire, obviously.
I mostly just use fire spell.
And something else. I don't know. I fucking... I was just trying to get through the damn game. It was so fucking hard.
The minion spells are truthfully the most useful. The minion and the shield spells.
Oh, the Berserk spell. I got that one too.
Yeah. Yeah, anything that aggroes your fucking minions or like gives them any kind of buff is very good. Especially when you get into higher minion counts. It's like perfect.
Tell us how we get into higher minion counts.
You find the stones that get you, what is it? The mana. You get your mana booster, your health booster, and they're big totems that sit behind your throne. So you get 5 at a time.
What about the best way, though? You gotta upgrade that helmet.
It's not the best way. You can only get like 5, 10 max.
I thought you said you were rolling with like 100 deep.
No.
Oh. Thought you did.
No.
Oh.
Most you can have is like 60.
Really?
Yeah.
I swear I thought you said that. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. What the fuck? I'm sitting there like thinking I can't wait to have 100 minions.
Yeah, I currently only have 37.
37?
Yeah.
Why 37?
Because my helmet gives 2 bows. So I had to sacrifice like so many minions. I think I wrote down the fucking thing for the fucking how much I spent for it. And I definitely need to start like reading back through my notes before so I can actually fucking use them like they're supposed to be fucking used and not, oh, let me get my notes. I gotta flip through this motherfucking dictionary. Fucking shit.
I didn't even use notes because I was like, man, I'm going to remember everything about this shit. It's just such a good game.
I love this game.
Is it objectively good, though?
There's a few fucking faults. What is that? I kept having the fucking most annoying fucking problem with the game when you try to sweep your minions. And,
yup. Some of them don't go.
Yeah, sometimes they just go up to where you are.
Yeah.
It's like there's a fucking wall there. And then,
sometimes they'll come back and not sweep with the rest.
Yeah. You'll have the 2, like, if you have 2 that are already out, the other ones gave you shit already. Like, you have to wait for those other 2 to get back to you before you can sweep your minions again. Or if you want to sweep them towards you and then back out.
Every time some, like, don't go with them, I'm like, call back everybody and sweep again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That was the sheep thing.
Some of the sheep fucking attack, too.
Yeah, the rams with the horns.
I didn't even notice they had horns. So I was just like, oh shit, that one's bucking at us.
I don't. I think they can kill your minions.
I think they can too. I know they knocked one of mine down. So.
Yeah, they can knock them down pretty easy.
I don't know what's worse, the reds or the blues.
The blues are the worst.
Yeah, but they revive.
Yeah.
Like it seems like the reds don't do that much damage.
See, it's more of like
why do reds pick up weapons when they don't use weapons?
They pick up armor.
I saw one pick up a sword.
Yeah, but it turns into like a glove.
Oh.
Whenever they wear it. Yeah.
Okay. I had all 15 of my minions greens, and I fucking raided the town of Spree, and those motherfuckers were suited up. I had like 207%, like on that little counter on the side. I was like, yeah. And then I ended up sacrificing them to my helmet. That didn't turn out so great. I had to.
Yeah, you said you got one. I got two.
Yeah, I restarted my game after that too.
Did you?
Not restarted my game, but like...
Oh, I get you.
Yeah. Save checked. Save scummed it, essentially.
Yeah, you fucker.
It's like, I'm going to quit this and go back to my last autosave because that was not worth it.
Cheater.
It's like, I don't like this result.
What are you thinking?
I was thinking I sacrificed like 200 fucking minions.
Yeah, I sacrificed.
And nothing happened. Just +1.
I did like 300 and I got like +2.
Was that on steel?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have different materials for your weapons. I only ever got steel. What all did you get, Mike?
Steel, duramite, and I forget what the last one is.
Diamond.
Nah, it starts with an A.
Amethyst. Armor.
Armor. Get your armor today. Only 395 minions. Yeah, fucking... What is it? Did you... Getting that smelter, that's like so out of the way compared to a lot of things in this game. The very first smelter.
Oh, there's multiple ones?
Yeah, there's 3.
Of course.
Well, there's one for... The first one gives you the steel, and then the second one gives you duramite or whatever. And the third one gives you the other things, sort of there.
Talk about the bosses. Because I didn't run into any of like the 4 heroes. Talk about the 4 heroes.
You just said you fought Melvin.
That's a hero?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a normal boss.
You only have the 4 bosses, which are the 4 heroes. Well, kinda.
Exactly.
Don't want to spoil it since neither of us beat it this run through.
Yeah, that works. We can talk about it on a later episode during banter.
Disappointment.
Yes. Our bodies are filled with it. Trust us.
It's fucking summer. I fucking burning shit all fucking day.
It's spring.
Shut up. I don't fucking differentiate. There's those warm fucking time of the year, and then there's fucking fall, which is great, and winter.
Yeah, I feel it. Fall's fucking awesome.
I only remember the things I have to worry about. Summer's just like, yes. Once there's a hole in my house and some fucking bees get in it, I'm probably okay.
Wow. Well.
You got fucking snow, fucking shovel, and all that fucking shit. So did we have a snow level in this game?
No.
Is that the second? Okay. The second one.
Don't talk about it. Wait till we do it. I don't want to know.
Oh. Okay. So that's how many weapons or what all did you get with your armor and your arms and your helm? Did you just get your helm?
Just upgraded my sword. My helmet that I backed out of, like, essentially just restarted my game because I didn't get what I thought I was going to get.
I get you.
All I had was my sword. 15 minions. Eventually, I think I'm up to 20 minions now.
I'm at 37. But I'm like in the last stages of the game. I'm in the desert.
Where's the desert?
It's, did you do the fucking thing in Everlight whenever you go into the tomb of the elves?
I don't know.
There's the Watchers you have to sneak around.
No, I did not do that.
Oh, okay.
I was at the temple. I thought I went in it.
Yeah, you have to sneak around.
Destroyed a node.
I don't know how you did that without fucking going through the Watchers and everything.
There's like, remember I told you go.
So you're like, oh, this is the last node and it's strengthened.
Yeah,
did
no.
you get that dialogue?
No. I found a node that was like right on top of like these stairs, and there was two dudes with the hammers, the pig hammer dudes.
Oh, you didn't get
bunch
a
of
temple.
Wendigos. And...
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, there's like an actual temple you go into. You're talking about like the pyramid thing.
I guess.
It's like
it all looks like a temple to me.
At the bottom of the pyramid, there's like the rats, and then as you go up, there's shaman, and then the hammer dudes.
Yeah, I controlled everybody from right where I entered, and swarmed the rats, then I swarmed the Wendigos. And I noticed everybody was getting real close to me as I was doing this, and I was like, oh god, swarm the pigs!
Get them.
And the greens are fucking awesome. You can lead them around to the backside of enemies, and they jump on them and stab the living shit out of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I did in that temple place that you were talking about. I'd like do the little post thing with the green minions.
I've done the post thing like multiple times, just trying to get through the water level and the poison level.
See, with the green minions, they whenever they're posted, after a while they turn invisible, and then like you fucking go after the enemies yourself, and then have them chase you, and then your fucking green minions ambush them. That's like the most optimal way to use it.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Like, if you were fucking MLG fucking Overlord player, like I might have used to been, but no, not really. There's no like MLB fucking thing. Fuck you. You would have, in an ideal situation, if you had like say 40 minions, you would throw like 5 or 10 reds just like behind you in the area you expect to be on. If there's some higher ground, you'd use that. They just haul their fireballs at them. Then you have your green minions over somewhere to fucking ambush them if you need it.
Yeah, like along the path for them when they go after the red minions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then you just have your greens and your blues. Yeah, or your browns and your blues. And your browns probably about, you want like 3/4 brown and 1/4 blues. And they to keep the healing rate up without sacrificing too much fucking damage.
Yeah, I made it through most of the dodo fucking swampland thing because my blues were constantly bringing back dead people. Yeah. So it's like I lost one dude through all 50 of this fucking dodo. So I was like, man, I really wish I wouldn't have lost him.
See, mine kept dying because like my minions would sometimes not bring them back. And sometimes they just bring them back and leave them there.
I repeatedly swarm the thing. Like, I sweep them in circles around the dead until they bring them back to avoid glitch outs. Yeah. So I'm like, if it's glitching, I'm going to make sure that motherfucker gets picked up.
It happened to me so often, I was just like, fuck it.
Yeah. I'm going to try and beat it. I'm going to try and beat it. That's the fucking Everlight forest bullshit is so fucking annoying. Yeah. Been all throughout that place, and I obviously have not been through some temple, and I don't know where the 2 nodes are. And you just said one of them's in that temple.
Yeah. So the other one's over bridge. You said you got that one though, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the first place I stopped, like, because I had how it's supposed to end, I think. Like, at least if you do everything possible whenever you can. The last 2 nodes are the temple node and the one over the bridge. And, because you can get all 4 of them, or 4 of them whenever you don't have blues. And then you can get all 6 when you do have blues.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need the other 2. And then I can beat that dude, and I don't know where the paladin dude or the dwarf dude is, but I'm guessing the elf, the paladin, and the dwarf are my last 3 that I need to beat, and then I'll be done, correct?
Yeah, the paladin dude is in
So I'm pretty much at the end.
Oh yeah, you just need to beat 3 of the 4 bosses.
Wow. I can't believe we stopped on that note. Damn it. Fuck that forest.
Fuck it.
Just shitty design. Fucking make it easier to find.
It wouldn't be a problem if you could fucking view the map.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. At least I don't think so.
I don't think it would be. There just needs to... That's my big gripe with this game. It's the only gripe I have with the motherfucker. It's such a fucking great game. But you're really bad at showing me direction. Like,
yeah.
Oh, you start out... Okay, I'm in this place where I can enter 5 different areas. Well, which one do I go to even start all of this?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean?
Go to all of them.
That's what I fucking did.
Yeah.
Remember I called you, I was like, okay, look, dog. Where do I find these fucking reds? You're like, deep down south in the holler. I'm like, okay.
It's at the end, bro. When you got the food before you got the minions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think mine went the opposite way.
Jeez.
So I was like, ooh, rats. Where are they? So I fucking made sure to get that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like reds, but they're so useless.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like I could just rush you and sweep you with my browns.
Yeah. So did you not even go to, what is it, Golden Hill or some shit?
Fuck's that?
Where the dwarves are?
No.
Oh.
Didn't find it. Didn't see it.
It's through the elves' domain. So I think it's after you kill Oberon.
Well, that would be why. I have not found the other 2 nodes.
Fucking shock shield.
Kind of hyped to play the second one though. Eventually.
Oh, you didn't.
Haven't even touched it. Haven't even checked it out.
Did you meet the silent monks?
Nope. Are they silent when I oppress them?
Their lips are shut.
Was that in the first one?
Yeah.
Because I haven't played the second one, and I didn't see any of that shit.
It's how far did you get into Heaven's Peak?
I got my blue guys to kill all the dead birds.
Did you go to the under sewer or whatever? Under streets?
I don't even know how to get there. I don't even know what that is. See, once again, does not tell me where I can go or what to fuck do.
The people in the camp tell you about that.
They just told me about the inn or the bar or something.
Yeah.
Some weird shit going on there.
They also tell you there's like an entrance to the sewer in the swamp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. Later this week, I'm going to fucking find that. Go back and move that shit with my blues.
Do you remember what that peasant says when you like first break out of fucking the Heaven's Peak like refugee camp?
You don't want to go out there, you'll be killed. Yeah. They'll rip your fucking head off.
So I love about this game. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah. I just like chopping down pumpkin patches.
Have your minions scowling and fucking being rebel rousers.
Yeah.
He said, do you remember the pumpkin farmer at the very beginning?
Oh, the scarecrow?
Yeah. It's like, even the crows laugh at me.
What is it? You'll be running around town or something, and the dude will, like, there'll be some people saying random ass shit to you. It's like, are those creatures for sale?
I was breaking into people's houses and stealing their shit, and one of the dudes was like, that's not very nice.
Yeah. You stay out of my house.
Don't make me get the boys.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, okay. What are you gonna do? You fucking... It's like, I saved you in the first place. If you guys were worthwhile, I wouldn't be here in the first place.
You guys are starving to death. You got your food back.
From the fucking halflings. fucking midgets that enslaved them to farm for them.
Yeah, I love that part where you burn down the hayfield when you first get the fire spell.
Yeah, they're just like, ah!
Yeah, there's like fucking 30 of them in there, like, just burning everybody down.
It was at the slave camp, which is before you like go to Melvin Underbelly's camp.
Oh yeah, where they're trapped in cages. I forgot about
that's
that.
where you fight the troll for the first time.
Yeah. Remember that now.
The brown trolls.
Did you release them, and while they were all in a circle, did you kill them?
Nah, I saved them all.
I think I killed one of them. And then they attacked me, and
I
killed all of them.
I accidentally killed people, and then I restarted.
Well,
because like until I was at the end of the game, like I just restarted anytime too many of my minions died.
Well, you just kill more sheep.
Yeah, but you have to re-equip them and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a pain in the fucking dick.
But yeah, Overlord, Raising Hell, PS Now, Xbox 360, PS3, PC, and I think Windows and Linux. Anyway.
Coming to a theater near you.
Yeah, check it out. It's fun. This week, we're going to be playing the remake of Medieval for the PS1. The remake is on PS4, obviously, blah, blah. It's just going to be fun as fuck.
I'm going to tell you information and say blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. We don't need to get into details because we do that on the episode.
Dude, what are you from, like, the fucking ancient era? What did you say, details? Haven't you played Cyberpunk? Give me the deets, brah. Give me the deets.
What is Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk 2077.
What's that?
Oh, okay.
The game we forget about.
No,
yes.
I don't ever.
Well, I heard it actually got better.
Oh, yeah.
Like they fixed a bunch of shit.
Not as much better as No Man's Sky did. It's actually a worthwhile game now.
Which one? What is
No
worthwhile?
Man's Sky. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the free VR and
free VR.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's instead of how like games make the VR like two different games.
Oh, nice. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I saw that before. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And what is it? You get like golf or
golf? Yes.
Is that golf I smell?
I didn't today because Tyler booked the wrong place.
Nah.
Oh, get us a place at Woodview. I can't find any times. And then later on, I found one for 1:32 p.m. Cool. I go all the way to Woodview.
To view some wood.
Yeah, I'm here for 1:32. And she's like, your name's not on here. No, my buddy booked it. And what's his name? I tell him the name. Trevor? No, Tyler.
Trevor.
Nope. Not on here at all. I was like, what? And I call him. I'm down at Ogleby, an hour and fucking 10 minutes away. Oh.
There you go.
I hate you. Dude, I swear we were talking about Ogleby. I was like, no. Woodview.
Well, but No Man's Sky added like walkers and some like all kinds of vehicles to drive around on planets and whatnot.
Oh, really?
Base construction.
Neat.
Yeah.
Can you kill shit?
Oh, you always could.
Can you? I just heard you just harvested plants and shit.
Yeah, plants and minerals to make more shit.
Are there enemies though?
Yeah.
What are they? Aliens?
They're hostile. What is it? Fauna.
Bunch of Venus fly traps just snapping
That's
at you.
flora.
Oh, whatever. It's a plant. Is it? Isn't flora is a flower?
Yeah.
Venus flytrap is a plant.
Fauna is animal.
Oh fuck! I don't know why I thought it. Flower and plant were different for some reason.
It's the flora and the fauna.
My bad.
It's okay. We can learn together.
Look at that stripper bunny.
Oh yeah,
it's the greatest painting ever. Anyway, this has been the Overlord. This has been the tattered toilet. This has been the tattered Couch Podcast, Apple, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Follow. 5-star review. Written review. Flora and fauna. Stripper bunnies. We're playing medieval this week. Check us out. Help us out. Buy t-shirts. Contact me or Casey on the Facebook page. Join the Facebook page. Where we sometimes do live streams.
If you lose too many minions,
are you fucking kidding me?
The gesture says, "Careless orchestrator of minion death."
Goodbye, everybody.
Adios.